Everybody, excuse me. Good morning, everybody. It's Sally, and I'm here to greenlight my day. Wow, it's been a crazy morning. I greenlit my day by getting up, not drinking any coffee, getting clean, getting dressed, going across the street to my doctor, who they have a doctor across the street, luckily for me, that works with the thing my husband's doing. So I made an appointment to go get my blood work done for my 5-year follow-up on my RNY. So I got stuck this morning. All's good. Gonna get some stuff checked just to be sure I'm still okay. Then I came home to get on Facebook, and that just totally has blown my socks off. Couple of things. It's funny because how do I greenlight my day? I read internet. I read what's going on. I don't watch the news on the TV because that just really depresses me. And I don't really get a newspaper to read here, nor do I really in the States. I like to get my information off the internet. It just seems easier and cleaner that way. You just go, you guys know that. So how am I greenlighting my day? Well, a friend of mine on Facebook did a thing where she said, put in any words that impress you for the word love. What means love to you? In a very short phrase, couple of words or a single word, and put them under this thread, and I'm going to create something with them. Well, she did. It was beautiful. She put it out yesterday, and it's in a format that she shared, so I thought, I want to do one of those. Well, what can I say I want people to write about? So I picked this yesterday. So if anybody's on Facebook, it's still open. Lots of you have participated. You know the word living la vida loca, living the life crazy, the crazy life. I decided I wanted to say living the la vida, vibrant. So I looked up how to say that in Spanish. So that's actually vivir la vida vibrante. So I put a call out that. I said, I want people to write a short phrase to describe a vibrant life. That out loud, vibrantly, what is it that gets them enthused and excited, and what it is that regenerates them and infuses them with energy and positivity in their life? What does that mean to them? What is it they get that life surge from? And so this morning I got up, and there were so many more than there were yesterday when I left, and it's just so encouraging. So later today, I'm going to play with those words and put them in that project and put it on my Facebook page. I'll see if I can figure out how to stick it out here later. But yeah, it's a public thing, so anybody wants to come and jump on in. But some of the things that came out, and I encourage you to think today. I mean, we're always doing the thankfulness thing. Maybe there are other things we could sit and meditate on and dwell on it. Where is it that you get your energy from? Where is it that you get excited about life? What is it that infuses you with a surge of just, wow, life is to be lived vibrantly, voraciously, fully, in vibration mode. What makes you vibrate? What makes you vibrate? I know I'm not looking in the right thing. I hate this. I wish they had a little light around the camera. It would really help me, because I look at the little red dot, which I know is not the camera. I hate it. I don't know why everybody else can figure out where to watch but me. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. And I have one other thing that I'm thinking about today, and this is totally different, how I'm greenlighting my day. I'm holding close in heart the country of Scotland, because when I was young, the first thing I ever did when I left home at 16, I went on a trip for a month by myself to Scotland. Not by myself the whole time, but my parents put me on that plane, and my mother thought, I'm never going to see her again. And luckily, she did. So there I am, flying off, never been on a plane, flying across the Atlantic Ocean, going to London, changing planes. Not only changing planes, but I had to change airports. Yeah, who knows? I was just driven. I guess I'm still the same way today. I get a little more nervous about it now than I did then. I think I was nervous at all. It's like, get on the plane, get to Scotland. That's all that mattered. So I lived with the family for a month, and the older daughter took me, and we youth hosteled all around Scotland, hiked. It changed my life. The country changed my life. I absolutely am a huge Scottish nationalist spirit person. I That movement was big when I was there. I knew people involved in the movement when I was there, and that was 40 years ago. Today, the nation of Scotland is voting to separate from England and be an independent nation where they don't put their money and taxes don't go to London and then it comes back to them. They want to be self-governing, much like Ireland or parts of Ireland, the biggest part of Ireland. And that's been a bloody battle. And I have friends who live in Scotland from Facebook, and they are both dear to my heart. They are dear to each other. And I finally could see, as the days drew close to today's election, one is on one side and one is on the other, and they are firmly oppositional in their views on this. And that's made my heart a little heavy. It's not been obvious. It's obvious to see where they stand, but there's not been any. And it just made me think of the States and how much conflict there is and political agendas. And I think it's the same kind of thing here, too. There's a lot of things to consider when you're having a country separate. And I don't know that they've got the plan all out. I think that's part of the concern. It could be a big mess, and it could be something wonderful, but it could be, mostly it can be very divisive. In a really sweet country. I mean, these are Klansmen. These are coming from the Klan times. I mean, they're, so I don't want to see Scotland end up with a lot of bloodshed and violence like we saw in Ireland for so many years for them trying to get their freedom. They were pretty oppressed. I don't think the Scots have been quite as badly oppressed. So I don't know. But either way you go, I have friends, and I care about how they feel, and I care about reconciliation. So today, twofold. Living the vibrant life and being creative and making an art project, that will be fun today. And concern for friends and having a deep heart for reconciliation, whatever way this goes down. Because by tomorrow, Scotland will either be free and no longer tithing or taxing to England and have to create a health system and a monetary, well, I guess they'll do euros, monetary system, and more. I mean, much, much more. Much, much more. Pension systems. There's a lot of stuff at stake. And this, as they point out, is not something they can reverse in 4 years when they vote for somebody like in the States. It's not the same. Once they've broken off, that's it. It's sink or swim. And I'm sure it will be a challenging era in Scotland's history. So, doesn't mean it shouldn't happen, just means there are going to be challenges either way. So I'm thinking about them. They're a great nation. So, that's it. That's it, guys. I know this was 8 minutes of me rambling about my own personal stuff, but I just thought I would share. That's where I'm at, and that's where my head's at today. I hope that you will take some time to think about what makes your life vibrant. And if it's not as vibrant as you want it to be, if you don't feel like you're firing on all cylinders, stop and think, what is it that you're missing that's not feeding that part of you that makes you feel electrified? I hope you'll figure that out. Life's too short not to be living on all cylinders. You guys take care. See you later. Bye.